a good story for you today, Tom. Ready? Going to nursery. It was Monday morning. Jody opened her eyes when she heard Mom coming up the stairs. "Time to get up," called Mom as she pulled her head through the door. "Don't you want to go see the nursery?" "Yes, I do," said Jody. She wanted to find out more about the nursery that Mom had talked so much about. Sorry if I'm quiet. Mom's in the other room. Jody jumped out of bed and Mom helped her get dressed. "Mom," said Jody, "what is it like at nursery? Do you like jungle gym?" Mom asked her. "Yes, I do," said Jody. "Then you'll like nursery," Mom said. "There are a lot of exciting things to do, like jungle gym, to play on. Come on, let's hurry up and then you can see for yourself." Dad was waiting for Jody in the kitchen. "All ready to look at the nursery?" he said. Jody ate her cereal and toast. "I'm ready," she cried. "Let's go." When they arrived at the nursery, a lady was waiting to meet them. "You must be Jody," she said, smiling. "I'm Mrs. Clark. Would you like to see what we do here?" Jody nodded. Mrs. Clark opened the door into a big room full of children, having fun. Some of them were playing on a yellow jungle gym. Some of them were digging in the sand tray with buckets and spades. "Mom," said Jody, "you were right. There are lots of exciting things to do at nursery." Soon it was time to go, but Jody had so many questions about nursery. "When do I start?" she asked on the way home. "Next week," said Mom. While she was eating lunch, Jody said, "How long will I stay there?" "Just for the morning to start with," replied Dad. Watching the television with Mom that afternoon, Jody asked, "Can I take Teddy with me to the nursery?" "Of course," smiled Mom. "I think he'll enjoy it." Next morning, Jody and Mom went to the park. As Jody was climbing up the slide, she met a small boy who was standing at the top. "The little boy's," Mom smiled at Jody's mom. "He's starting nursery next week," she said. "So am I," cried Jody. "What's your name?" she asked the boy. "Jack," he said, who's whooshing down the slide. "Do you like nursery?" "I think so," Jody told him. "I'll see you there," said Jack. He ran off waving. Sorry. The week passed by quickly, and at last the day came for Jody to start nursery. She was very excited and a little bit scared all at the same time. "Where am I going to put my coat?" she asked Mom as they pushed open the door of the nursery. "They'll have your very own place ready for you," said Mom. "Hello again, Jody," said Mrs. Clark. "Can you see the hook with your coat? It's the one with the blue pig. Now, what would you like to do first?" Jody noticed a boy who was working on a puzzle of a fire truck. It was Jack. "Hi, Jack," she said. "Can I help?" She picked up a puzzle piece and fitted it into place. "I think it's time for me to go," whispered Mom, giving Jody a hug. "Okay, Mom," Jody smiled. "See you later," and she picked up another piece of the puzzle. "Jody's really good at this, isn't she?" said Mrs. Clark to Jack. Jack nodded. It was fun at nursery. Then Mrs. Clark asked if they would like to help pass around the drinks and apple slices. "Oh, yes, please," said Jody and Jack together. "Everyone come and meet Jack and Jody," said Mrs. Clark. All the girls and boys came over to say hello. Then Mrs. Clark asked Jody and Jack what they'd like to do next. Jody knew exactly what she wanted to do. She tugged Jack over to the dressing-up box. "Look," she said, pulling out 2 hats. "We could be firefighters." Jack pointed to a big red car standing in the corner. "And that could be our fire truck." After Jody and Jack had put out lots of pretend fires, they saw 2 girls busy making things at a table. They ran over to join them. There were boxes and cardboards, tubes, and glue and paint everywhere. "Let's make a fire truck," said Jody. Jody started to glue 2 boxes together. She cut out some card circles for the wheels, and Jack helped her stick them on. They painted the whole thing bright red. Just as they finished, Jody's mom slipped in through the door. Jody ran over to her. "Come and see," she said, dragging Mom over to the modeling table. "We made a fire truck." "It's lovely," smiled Mom. "Shall we take it home with us? It's time for lunch now." Jody put on her coat and waved to Jack. "Did you have a good time? Do you want to come back again?" "Yes, I do," cried Jody. "Nursery is great fun." The end. I hope you liked it enough. Would it be fun if I took you to nursery? That'd be fun. A nice big nursery for ABs like you. And I could be the mommy. Although I'd probably be tempted to play too. Alright. Hope you enjoyed it a bit though. Maybe get some imagination rolling for some role plays or something. See you soon.